69% average decline in wildlife populations since 1970. That's the recent headline from the World Wildlife Foundation 2022 report. What's driving this disturbing trend? In a word, consumerism. Consumerism is the driving force behind three large-scale threats that humanity faces today: climate change, the loss of biodiversity, and, as viewers of this channel know, the rise of chronic disease in America and abroad. The solution for these large-scale problems is simple, since it's in our own self-interest. By consuming less, investing the money saved, we're likely to become happier, healthier, and wealthier. In the case of the loss of biodiversity, it is both the result of climate change and independent of climate change. Much of the loss comes from land use, either for agricultural or other use. The loss of biodiversity not only is tragic in itself, but also leads to the rise of zoonotic diseases. Zoonotic diseases are infections that are spread between people and animals. As anyone who's lived through the last few years knows, that can change our way of life and threaten our health and well-being. The most concerning thing about the graph you see illustrated here is that the rate of loss of biodiversity is accelerating. As depicted in this illustration, while it took about 90,000 years to lose 5 million tons of mammalian carbon biomass in the past, more recently we lost 7 million tons in just the last 100 years or so. 5 mass extinctions have taken place in our planet's history. These was 65 million years ago when an asteroid hit the planet and led to the extinction of dinosaurs. Today, many scientists believe we are living in the midst of the 6th mass extinction. This one is being driven by humans. Though we make up only 0.01% of the Earth's life, we have had a devastating impact on our planet's biodiversity to date. Previous extinctions took place over a 2 million year time frame. The trends are very concerning, but our future is still uncertain. Much depends on how we choose to move forward. Consider these few biodiversity stats from the United Nations. We are using the equivalent of 1.6 Earths to maintain our current way of life, and ecosystems cannot keep up with our demands. 1 million of the world's estimated 8 million species of plants and animals are threatened with extinction. 75% of the Earth's land surface has been significantly altered by human actions, including 85% of wetland areas. 66% of ocean area is impacted by human activities, including from fisheries and pollution. Close to 90% of the world's marine fish stocks are fully exploited, overexploited, or depleted. Agricultural expansion is said to account for 70% of the projected loss of terrestrial biodiversity. It's clear that transformational change is warranted. No more business as usual. Through sensible policy interventions, we can address and curb mindless consumerism and set forward on a sustainable path leading to a rebound of biodiversity, and simultaneously set forward on a path to healthier living. Please like and subscribe. Join me on my website, healthinflames.com, for a free video series. And for those interested, please sign up for my course, Happier, Healthier, Wealthier.